I remember in the beginning of my relationship, I used to hide some bills. I'm being truthful. Welcome to Focus on Relationships, where everybody needs somebody someday, sometime, somewhere in life. Today we are going to talk about our final pillar of marriage, or the romantic relationships. And that pillar is loyalty. Never let loyalty and kindness get away from you. Wear them like a necklace. Write them deep within your heart. And that is from Proverbs 3, verse 3. Never let loyalty and kindness get away from you. Wear them like necklace. Write them deep down within your heart. Loyalty keeps the love in the relationship. It keeps the love in the romantic relationship. Loyalty is faithfulness, not just avoiding temptation, but being faithful in all of your promises, staying true to your promise, keeping your word, following through on your plans that the two of you have promised each other to keep. Sticking with your partner, whether good or bad. That is loyalty. Loyalty is steadfastness, knowing you can truly rely on each other. Commitment, because loyalty comes with commitment. Commitment is a state or quality of being dedicated to a cause or an activity. Let me explain something here. We often seek romantic partners who have some high level of qualities or high level of certain qualities. Example, health, beauty, wealth. Assuming we succeed in acquiring a partner with those qualities, we have, however, some problems associated with it. One of those problems is our partners will grow old. They might lose a job. They might get sick. And therefore, if you went into the relationship just looking at the beauty of the person, there might be a time in the relationship where that beauty might fade. The other problem will be we may be tempted by individuals with greater positive attributes. Somebody richer, somebody younger, somebody prettier. It is only commitment and loyalty that will make a partner go outside and see or meet all these people who are far better than you financially, educationally, spiritually, physically looking good. They will be handsome. more beautiful and in good shape than the partner that you have at home. But it is only commitment that will make you come back happy to the husband or the wife or the beloved that you have. Commitment, therefore, keeps the love, sustains the love that the two of us have. Even though I've met somebody outside who is better than you, I made a decision that you are the one that I want to live the rest of my life with. And because of that commitment, I will not go outside and chase somebody who is better than you. Loyalty keeps the love in the relationship. In relationships, the existence of loyalty is absolutely paramount. When someone is loyal to their partner, it does not only contribute to the success of the relationship, but it also speaks to their character as an individual. If you're loyal in the relationship, it shows me who you are. It shows me the character you have as an individual. In this day and age, temptation is everywhere. When you turn on your TV, when you go outside to the beach, when you are at a party, even when you are at church, at your workplace, temptation is just everywhere. It is easy for people to be tempted if they want to. But because as a husband or as a wife, you have made a commitment to your partner, you don't yield to these temptations. It is a conscious decision that you make, and that keeps the love in the relationship. In every relationship, it is important that both of us understand what loyalty means in the relationship. It can be especially problematic if we don't know what loyalty is. The two of us have to talk about the extent of our loyalty. We have to talk about what loyalty means in our relationship. What will somebody do in the relationship that will show disloyalty? We have to lay that on the table. God did not promise that our spouses will always live up to our standard or our expectations. It is not love that keeps the commitment, but it is the commitment that keeps the love. It is the commitment that keeps the love that we have for each other. There might be times in our relationships that our mates or our lovers will let us down and not depict these characteristics of love. That is found in 1 Corinthians chapter 13, that they have to be patient with us. We have to be patient with each other. We have to care for each other. We have to be kind to each other. We have to have long suffering. We don't have to be envious of each other. There might be times these things, these characteristics might not be depicted. in the relationship. But we have made commitment to stay with each other for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, till death us do part. If these promises that we've made to each other are kept, then our relationship will thrive. The love in the relationship will be sustained. We are going to learn how to become loyal in the relationship. When we talk about loyalty in relationship, people just think, not cheating or romantically not straying away from the relationship is what is loyalty. Of course, it goes without saying that not cheating is a major part of loyalty in a relationship. But it is not the only part. Being loyal in relationship is so much more than not sleeping with someone who is not your significant other. More often than not, issues arise when someone in a relationship feels that loyalty is absent, even if their partner has not physically cheated on them. In both short term and long term, it is critical for you as a partner to know what loyalty in relationship looks like. This will help us as lovers to determine what to accept and what not to accept in the relationship. It will also give us an idea of how to be loyal to your other partner. How to be loyal to your significant other. Understanding what loyalty looks like in a relationship does not mean that you will never have any troubles with your significant other. However, when both parties are consistently loyal to one another, this can greatly reduce various issues which may arise in the relationship. What does loyalty look like? What does loyalty look like? And after we've learned what loyalty looks like, then you ask yourself, am I loyal to my wife? Am I loyal to my husband? In relationships, loyalty is all about honesty, trust, and commitment. Honesty, trust, and commitment. It means sticking with your partner through good and bad times. Even when this is not easy, because sometimes it's not easy to stick with your partner. There are certain things that we have to learn here. Loyalty does not mean you should accept abuse or mistreatment. As a matter of fact, any person who subjects their partner to abuse or mistreatment in any nature is disloyal. Loyalty is two-way street. It's two-way street, lovers. It is important for both of us in the relationship to maintain a clear picture of how to be loyal. One, Be honest with your significant other. Don't hide things from your significant other. That is being loyal. You are honest. You are open with your significant other. You are open with your partner. Not hiding parts of the true you, who you really are. Your past, you have to let it be open to your partner. Your debt, if you owe money, if you have money, if you have some assets, if you have some buildings, if you have some properties, or if you owe, or if you have some criminal records, a loyal person will make the partner be aware of all these. And it will make me be informed. And when I'm making decisions, I will make an informed decision based on what I know. Sometimes some people are a bit scared because they feel like if my partner knows much, if my partner knows a lot about me, he might not keep loving me. He might be scared of me. And therefore, I need to hide some of these truths about me. You are not being loyal. You're not being loyal. If you have a child before this relationship, you should let your partner know. It will be very hurtful and painful when in the middle of the relationship, this comes out. It is better I am aware of it now, and then we both of us will discuss it. And we come into a conclusion as to how we're going to help each other, support each other to come out of any problem that we are in. Loyalty is being honest. Loyalty is honesty. It's openness. If I am weak in something, I should let my partner know. And we can find a way to support each other. I remember in the beginning of my relationship, I used to hide some bills. I'm being truthful. I used to hide some bills. It's like, oh my God, I don't want my husband, my newly wedded husband to know. Oh, please, I don't want him to know that I owe this much. And when you do that, you are not comfortable. You are always on an edge. What about if he finds it? What about if he finds out? But when I became open, we sat down and I had a strategy as to how to be able to pay those debts. This is what loyalty is. And there was no judgment. Let us not hide anything from our partners. Being patient during tough times also shows loyalty. Being patient. All relationships, my dear brothers and sisters, goes through tough times. Even the best and strongest relationships have their rough periods, up and downs. And some of the greatest relationships are those that have gone through these bad patches and have come out of it. So if during our relationship there are bad times, we need to have patience for each other. It is a virtue. We need to understand why that has happened to our partner and have patience with them to be able to come out of it. Or patience with them to deal with it. That is loyalty. We are not perfect. We have our good days and our bad days. Realizing that we have good days and bad days and being a necessary support system for each other is an act of loyalty. Sometimes being patient during tough times means listening to your partner, listening to what they have to say in whatever they are going through. Be an active listener. Not just listening and giving advice, unsolicited advice. No, your partner just wants you to be there and listen to them. That is loyalty. Even though you might not be able to fix the problem. You might not be able to fix whatever they are going through. It will be beyond your strength or your ability to help them. But for them to know that you are there and not leaving them to sort the problem out themselves is an act of loyalty in the relationship. Loyalty is also not bad-mouthing your significant other. That is loyalty. In private, I need to praise my partner. In public, I need to praise my partner. If I have something bad to say about my partner, he is the only right person I have to tell, whether it's my wife or my husband or my significant other, my beloved. I don't have to go outside and say bad things about my partner. That is not loyalty, because at the end of the day, I am still living with this person. At the end of the day, he is my husband or she is my wife. And I'm living with him or her. Being loyal is saying good things about my partner in public or in private. We are people who are human beings, and sometimes we might not agree on things. We might have our disagreements or have some arguments at a point in our relationship. There is nothing wrong with that. There is nothing wrong with that. But the manner in which I will go about handling the disagreement with my partner is deeply important. The manner in which I will go about dealing with our disagreement is crucial. Does it show loyalty? Do I run quickly to friends and family and badmouth my partner? Or I sort it out with my partner so that we can reach a peaceful solution? Unfortunately, there are some people who have that tendency to say bad things about their partners to other people when they have arguments. This is not a good thing to do. and it's certainly not a display of loyalty in relationships. If I'm not happy with what has happened, I will have to discuss it with my partner. If the two of us can't sort it out, then that is where we move to the level of soliciting help from other people, but not destroying or disgracing our partners to other people. It is not loyalty. Loyalty is also keeping your promises. Loyalty is keeping your promise. If you have promised to do something for your partner, loyalty will help you to be able to keep that promise. If you are not able to keep the promise, you will have to discuss it with your partner, apologize to your partner that I said I was going to do this, but I will not be able to because of this and that. We have promised each other that we are going to love each other for better or for worse. Let us pray that we will be able to keep this promise. That is loyalty. At any point in time, if we are struggling to keep a promise, then we need help. Loyalty is also defending your partner. Loyalty is defending your partner. At some point in the relationships, there will come a time where your partner might run into challenges or conflicts with other people. Of course, if you truly believe that your partner was at fault, you should let them know. However, in cases where you are supportive of your partner and their position, articulating this support is a critical point or the critical part of loyalty. The extent and manner of defending your partner will vary based upon the specific situation at hand. However, a good rule of thumb is to make sure your partner knows that you empathize with their situation and what they are going through. This critically ties into emotional loyalty. Sometimes defending your significant other means letting them know that you understand their point of view and have their back. The common denominator of good marriage is solid determination to make each other succeed. Remember that your wife cannot be to you what you need unless you are to her what she needs. Many of the best marriages have shaky beginnings or went through stormy patches or stormy times. But in the end, they came out strong, healthy, and happy. Remember, good marriages do not just happen. They are made. so we as a couple can make our relationship a healthy relationship. I hope you love the video, and I hope we are all going to be loyal to our partners, and our relationship will flourish. Subscribe to the channel and keep watching, because there is more